Welcome back. Today I'm going to be continuing to work on Kano script. So today I would like to implement the preprocessor, which I implemented some time ago for the assembly, right, for my virtual machine. But now I'd like to use it for this, so I have some way of importing files and things like that. So let me make like a test file, and then I can sort of show what it's going to look like, right? So we'll have import, and you can import a file. So let's say there's a standard file, right? So I can build up a standard library, right? We can do something like that. I have a main function. That's not how you do that. It'll return nothing. That's fine. And I will just write hello world. Exit with 0. And I'll just call main here since there's no entry points. Yeah, basically something like that is what it's going to look like. And then I will make this standard.kano file, and that would just be let's see, what would be a good thing here? I don't know. Maybe just a Sterling, right? And I can actually copy that from the test. Sterling right here. Let's copy the whole thing. Put that in here. I can get rid of this. And there we go. Move this Sterling.kano. And then there we go. Now we have standard Kano, and we also have Kano.kano, right? Okay, so now they have that. We can't just run the Sonic because it unexpected token, right? That's what we get. We can go back here and we can grab the preprocessor, right? And we can run that on the Kano file. That did not work. What does that mean? See, there's some problems with this. So that's sort of something I need to work on, right? Do that. Reach end of file. What is that about? So you can work on that, but there's nothing in it that it's doing it on, so I don't really set that. Yeah, so this is sort of what I'm going to be working on, is getting it to work. Yeah. Right. Okay, I don't know what that's about. Let me copy and paste .h, and actually I want to put it into the source. Right, so I need to make like a include directory and then put the header files in there, because it is a header only library. But I have it here now, so let's take a look at that. Yeah, so I don't remember exactly how to use it, and there's a lot of issues with it. Like, why do I do this twice? What's that about? I don't need to do this. It's already defined, you don't have to define it. Okay, yeah, we don't need to do this twice either. Let's get rid of that. Okay. These can be defined up here as well, I think, but that's fine. I'll leave it like this for now. Because I don't know that I don't think we use these outside names, so it's like, private, right? Let's see, read file. Let's see, it's not too long actually, so it probably shouldn't be too bad to, because I'm gonna have to re-go over it and stuff. And actually, it uses hashmap.h. Shoot, that is a problem. I don't really want to use that. But I will, and I'll migrate it to not use that. Did I move it? Hang on, let me go back. Hashmap.h2. Alright, so I do have to use that at least temporarily. And that's not mine, right? So that is sort of why I'm hesitant about using it. Let's look at hashmap. Yeah, so you can see it's here, how it's licensed and all that stuff. It's actually unlicensed, so. But yeah, I have my own that I could use as well. But like, I'd have to change the function and stuff, so I want to get it working first. But let's look at it. So when does, wait, so what's that mean? End of file error. Or buffer equals null, or index is greater than like. Yeah, why do we get that? Right, I think we just check that all the time. It really could have been like a macro or something. Again, I don't remember all the decisions that I have made with this. But let me try to implement it, right? So if I just go to the frontend.c and I go to flex, so we want to call it on this before we do it. And actually, it doesn't use string views, does it? It's gonna make it even harder. But if we just do it on the whole file, it shouldn't be an issue to use the string view regardless, since we read it to a string anyway, so we can just use the data of it, and the length doesn't necessarily matter. But yeah, I do want to change some things of how it works, and there's a lot of issues with it. Like if you run it through Valgrind, just spits out hundreds of issues. You know, it's not great. But let's see. So basically, what I'm going to do is just add, right? So case add. Then I'm just going to do wall. Let's see, wall. You chocolate. That does that consume? I'm going to see if that actually consume. Does not equal. Right, this should actually return it. That's what I meant to say. Does not equal new line. Then do that. Well, okay. Well, I can just do wall view.data. Not equal new line and view.when. Put in the 0 and that. Then view chocolate. So I can do that. View equals that. Okay, so I think I can do that, right? And then that would just basically skip over. I can break it as well. Skip over anything that starts with that. So I want to make sure that works actually before I do anything else. Right? I did compile and just make sure, right? Okay. And then if I run it on Kano, it does actually do that. It just doesn't import the file, right? So that's what we want. But when we actually run it through this preprocessor, it's going to spit out some things, right? So it's going to look something like, I don't know exactly how it looks, but it's going to look something like, it'll get rid of this, right? Then we'll have another at, and it will have like the file name that it comes from, so like standard.kano. Right, I don't know if it's in strings or not, actually I don't think it is. It's like that. And then it also has the row number, so, 1 or whatever. Yeah, so we'll need to actually parse that, so we can get the proper file name that it comes from for error reporting, right? And then also the proper rows, so that those are right. But for now, I'm not going to worry about that, right? So now if I run it over this, then it should just basically plop all the stuff from standard Kano into here. If all goes well. So I think it's called pre-pro or something. Let me open this. We need to include that. I'll just define. I don't need anywhere else but here, so I will just do this. Implementation. Wait, did I call it that? No, I didn't. TIFF implementation. I think I spelled it wrong, so I just TIFF implementation. Okay, and then I want to include TIFF.h. Okay, go back to lengths, and I just want to call it on everything here, right? So let's go here, and yeah, so pre-pro. So you pass the file name. Oh, does it read the file? It returns output. Okay. So it reads the whole file? Hang on. I don't like that necessarily. Let's go here. Yeah, because we have a view of the whole thing. So I don't necessarily want that. But I guess I can just replace the view, right? Because we have the file name. So I'll just do that for now. So pre-pro. And what does this return actually? That would actually, yeah. I need to go through and do a lot of stuff here, but pre-pro, if that, then we do like a pass over it, right? And that makes sense. And then the length is that, and we return the result. So we have the length, so we pass that as a pointer. That is, so we can make it like, we can easily make a string length out of this, right? So we need the length. Length. And can I just do this so that it, stays in here, right? I think you're liking this. So pre-pro, and what do we return? Actually, so return the result. Why do I do it like that? Okay, return result. Yeah, it's just like byte shading, whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay, length. So we need to pass the length as a pointer, right? So the pointer to it, so that is important, and also the file name. So we'll pass the file name, and then pointer to len. And then we're going to use the len to define another variable, but we'll get there. And then what was that other thing that it needed? It needs the depth. So this will just be 0 by default. Alright, so I see len. We'll set it equal to 0. Just make sure. Right. And then we'll create a string view here. String view. Well, actually, we already had the view. Then we say view create. And we actually need the output. So char data equals that. View create data and len. And then we have the view, and we can just use it from then on. So I think that's pretty much it. I just want to do this because I don't want this, don't want these variables to be defined outside of this scope. Oh, it just expects an integer? That is, right, I think this was before I even knew what how difference between integers, unsigned integers, things like that. And that causes a lot of other problems. So I'm going to, yeah, I'm going to clean it up. But for now, I'm just going to cast it. Cast it to okay, and I think it should still work. So let's run it on this. Resend the file. Yeah, so we get that error. So that is the other error that we're getting. I don't know if it, what it would be caused by. There's something in there. Oh, you know what? It might be. Right, I just feel like there's probably a null. Oh, shoot, it's because of this, isn't it? Okay, it's not. I thought it might have been read as a null termination character. But actually, it's not. That doesn't. Let me actually open it in bin. Just make sure there's no null bytes here, you know? Right out of that, that's not. Alright, so this is what it isn't. That's probably the reason for it. Sometimes Kano likes to do that, and I have not figured out why yet. I expect to open that. Okay. So now we can actually run the tip.h on it, and we can see what it looks like, right? So Kano. And this is what it looks like. So here, that's saying the file name, right? And then we have these. Right, and it doesn't really know the line number, so it's really based on this. Main void, write that. The indentation is a little messed up, but I don't think that matters. Write that, exit that. But you can see it just basically expanded it here, and then here it returns to the file, you know, so you can properly report everything. Things like that. Sterling. Yeah, so that looks fine. Shoot, we have a missing byte there. That is not great. And here, so there's 2, so that is not good at all. So this doesn't really work, does it? Is it because of the length? Right, if I do +2, well, actually, we're not even going to be able to see that because this is not great. Right, that doesn't change this at all. Maybe I will print printf. You print. You are. Right, just print out the week. And then I can actually see what it's running, you know. I'm posting that. So yeah, this is that fix it. Was it the +2 that fixed it? No. Okay, so that is not the issue. So there's something wrong with that. Maybe I need to. I remember there were some issues with that before. I must have not updated the rebuilt it or something. What is it? So line 18. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Huh. Right, it's really hard to tell with that. Okay, no. Let's just get rid of that, maybe? And then run that. We still get the unexpected token. So that is line 8. Let's just say that 8, 6. I don't quite understand. 9. Why is that an unexpected token? Yeah. I don't know why. It's not anything here that I can see from there. That is weird. It was just working. So from the exit one. Oh, okay. You know what it is? Well, look at that. Right, so that's obviously not right. So let's do it the length, right? The way that we're messing about with that. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of issues with this. Let's go here, and let's just insert a space there. Still get unexpected token. So it must be inserting a null byte or something. let's see, I'm just kind of messing around here because I want to get it at least somewhat working before I go through and fix things. Right, so if we run it through that, it does not work. But if we do not change the view, then it will work. Range variable, and then it's not going to build, so let's just hold it down. Yeah, then it works, right? So it is definitely an issue in there, which obviously, like, you know. And I can't tell what the difference is, etc. But it's always at the end, so it's something to do with that, right? So, length, right, so we can set that, but that doesn't really help, does it? Length minus 1, though. That is going to be out of bounds. Maybe, what if we, like, don't crash on unexpected and we just continue? And I just want to go out of one line so it's easy to get rid of. It does execute properly. Okay, and then let me just put this back in here. I do want that though, because I want to trigger that if there is some improper stuff in there. For not cannon. That would actually be there is some defense against that. Once it gets to a certain level of depth, then it crashes, but it's not ideal. Reached end of file. What the heck? Oh shoot, I inserted this again. I think I know what caused that. Okay. So we do that, and it said hello world. Let's try to use this Sterling, right? Let's do Sterling. Sterling, and we have to pass a string in there. I don't think we can pass string literal. Oh, actually, you might be able to. Can. And let's just do x Sterling, and then we will write hello world, and we'll exit with x. Can I do that? I go that. And 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So that did actually work for that purpose, right? There's a lot of issues with it, but we did get it to do that. So, yeah, the error reporting is not going to work properly. And then also, there is some weird characters being inserted here. Like, if I do that, it's going to break, right? Can I do, if view.data equals that. I just want to see if that's what it is. Then do a chop left. View equals chop left. And continue. Oh yeah, it doesn't guard all of that because that's not how you do that. There we go. Okay, so that is what it is. It's a null terminated character, right? That is being improperly used. Oh, you know what? I know why that is. That's because we increased the length by 1 here. We just set it to that, right? We don't set that at all because we have the length. Still does that. Okay. And also, like, it cuts stuff off, though. I didn't there. Let's see, I want to... Right, I don't want to replace that. But... Let's see, what are we at? So that is 17.7. Yeah, it's hard to tell with that, but it's basically just a null right in there. We don't set it, though. That's interesting. But yeah, this isn't really a great way that I want to be doing that. Yeah, I don't like a lot of stuff about this. So let's maybe try to figure that out. Comment it. I'm just gonna, like, so I'm pretty sure this is what, the C compiler does, right? When it encounters a null byte, it's just gonna spit out a warning. Right, so just say, it's not gonna be an error, so f into f. I'll still print it. I think that's what you're supposed to do. I'm not sure exactly. But I'm pretty sure. So, warning. Or no, to me. Warning, no, right. At And then we just need the location, so that's %s, %d, token.lock.file name, token.lock.row, token.lock.column. And I think I have a macro for that, I don't know. Let's actually look at this first. Actually, it might be that. Okay, let's look at how that will go. Expected that before. Okay, I did not put a semicolon when it was ready to pull. Alright, let's try running that. It did not say anything about that now. Oh yeah, well, hang on. Chocolate view and continue. Right. But it did not say anything like that, so I don't know what that's got. So it's not saying it now, okay. Is interesting. But if we set result length equal to that, then it's gonna say that. But that was part of the issue and it was too long. I need to do like that, right? Okay, I guess not. But if I do +1, then it would. C build. Okay, now I can't even get it to say that. If I'm hitting it. Okay, ignoring no byte, and I forgot a new line. I also need a print note. Print warning, right? That kind of thing. 7. Let's rebuild that really quick, and then run it again. No, ignoring no byte. Yeah, so I think that's good. Yeah, but so we do not need this then. So that is just, it was too much. Right, I don't like using the fill in anyway though, because again, and also how much does this slow it down, right? So if I this on rule 110. So that still goes. It does bring it up. Let's time that. Alright, it didn't actually slow it down really much at all to run through that, so that's fine. Even though we basically have to do 2 parses, or 2 run-throughs of the whole file, parsing it and lexing it and stuff. Okay, I would like to run through and bound grind and get this to work a lot better now. So maybe I'll just actually step through it, right? So what exactly are we doing? Because I don't remember. I wrote it several months ago, and I know a lot more now. I still don't know a lot, but I know a lot more compared to that. So this just hash map stuff, so that's fine. That was just for the defines, right? And I don't know, do I even want those, right? Like macro constants. I think I'd rather have an actual constant in the language. Const equals that. I feel like that would be a lot better. What the heck? Okay. So I might just remove that from this version of tip, right? That's what it's called. Let's see. So read the file of the buffer. Is there any issues in here? I am curious. Okay, file. So we open it. We check if it's null. That's all good. So I might want to check that differently. I might want to use that's actually probably a good idea anyway, to use like a macro and have like print error, right? And we can define that. Or maybe we could have tip error, right? Tip error, and write it like this, and then you can define your own macro for it, right? So I would be able to define it, you know, using my own macro. So I would do like define tip error is print error, and then you also have to pass the location, right? Location and whatever, right? So I could define that if I wanted to. That's probably a good idea, just as a library anyway, to make it more useful. Not gonna remember that now though. So current equals that. What is this about? Why did we do this? What the heck is this? Why do we define it here? I don't know. Let me get rid of that. So we size of character. Why is it like that? I don't think that's necessary. Oh, but it's because of that. Okay, so it's like that. This pass as a pointer. Why is it? Like, why do we not just Okay. Right. Whatever. That's fine. So we have that. And then we not like that. And then we have read. So I think I usually will do this the other way. Let me just make sure, because I do have the read file. I think it's in main.c though. Read file to view. I guess it is not. Is it in here? Read file to view. Yeah, okay. So read it, and it's a bit simpler, right? So data, we allocate it to the arena. That's another thing. We're gonna have to use the arena for this, so that we do not encounter errors, right? Well, do we have to? I'm not sure exactly, but let's see. And also, we're doing this twice now, so again, I want to sort of change how all of the things work. I would like to be able to just pass it without actually reading it to the file. That might be a good idea. I do want to fix anyway. So yeah. Anyway, size of character. Yeah, so I'm going to use that here. It's more clear what it's doing. So that is right though. Length. So times length. File. That's fine. If not current. Why do I do not current here, but then I check null here? I mean, I like to do, if equals null. I like it more explicit. Error could not read for file, F close file, and exit with 1, okay. Otherwise, we still close file and return the current. Alright, that's not too bad. File, let's go down here. So that's where we read it, right? Let me check this again like that. I don't like that. And this one, I don't remember. I think that's null, but I'm not sure exactly, so I'm just gonna use that. Actually, that's probably, 1 or 0, like a boolean. But anyway. Right, but with pointers, I check specifically null. Okay, we do that, error reading files. We do have 2 checks for that, but I think maybe this should just be an assert, Assert. And again, I'm going to use a special method for this for like tip assert, whatever. But whatever. Buffer does not equal null. And buffer issue with the buffer. Right. So that's an assert because we already checked it. So result, so we pass that there. Then we have the length. I wonder what the length is before that. So what does this do? This pass. Let's go to that. Pass. And can I actually just use pass? That might work. And why do we pass the length here, but then we don't set the length? What is the length? Let me print out the length. Length. And print it twice. Okay, and then what I want to do is get rid of this print statement here. Right, that's not really needed right now. And it's an int pointer. Yeah, again, I want to change that from an integer because I do not like that. It should not be. Current undeclared. What? Oh, shoot, because we need to declare it now, actually. So char star current. Okay, go here. So we do that. 105, 105. Why is it called so many times? Wait a sec. Why is it? Tip CLI. Is that output? Yeah, this one is not used that much. Why is it called that many times? That is kind of strange. When B4 and F4. I'll do it like that. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, so it's called twice. Why is it called twice? Do we call pre-pro anywhere in here? Oh, that makes sense actually. Right, but the length doesn't it doesn't change. Well, it does on the second one. Why does it change so much? That's a lot. Oh shoot, I know why it changed so much. So, oh, man. This is really not great, right? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here. And it's not great. Okay, but that's basically because we call it recursively when we include a file, right? So then, but then we have to set it at the end to the result. Okay. So that is a thing that we have to consider, right? Because that actually updates it to make it proper. Because we just keep appending to result, and I think there's some issues with that anyway. Right, so we do this. It should really just be a dynamic array. I don't need to do all this. I tend to just rewrite the whole thing. It's not that hard. There's not that much that we're doing here, It's also not that long, though, so it's not going to be that hard to update. So I want to use a dynamic array here. Well, let's just call it a tip stir, right? So we'll do that, and we'll call it output. equals that. And I'll comment this one out. So output index is going to be gone. So I'm going to basically work through compilation errors to fix the whole thing. Let's define this. This I'm just going to put it here for now. I'll move it to the proper place. Stir. That's going to be a dynamic stir, right? So I'll have char star data. And something kind of nice. And let's do let's go up here and let's do if not define. Tip, we'll call it tip DA. DA. DA append. I want it to be that long, I don't know. I'll call it that. Okay. Then I'll just do define DA append as DA append, which I will copy. Otherwise, actually, let's do this. Define that. Let's call it DA append. That's fine. Otherwise, we'll just use one that someone else is using, right? So let's go here and let's copy the DA append from DA append. And we also need the right. I'm just gonna use this for now, and I'll worry about memory issues later. I'll just grab that, and we'll go to right here, and we'll just pop this stuff down. Right. So if I find the append, find that. And we want to actually do define assert. So let's do that. Okay. I don't know how it gets with nested stuff here. It's assert, and we don't need this add append. This is for the arena, which we will deal with later. If and this for the append. Okay, and that should work, right? Hopefully. Maybe. So we get some weird stuff. Yeah. So that is now broken. The whole thing is broken. So let me actually quickly put this back, and I want to make sure it compiles with that change. All right, it does. So now I can actually go through and change stuff. So let's do this, and then we can DA back to it, right? And then we don't have to worry about reallocating later and touching memory in the wrong place and things like that, which are not great to do. Length. What is this about? Hang on. Shoot. We don't pass length as a pointer. Why would we not do that? I don't understand a lot of the things that I'm doing here. And while index less than like, why is this on a for loop? I don't know. This is really weird. Okay, buffer index equals new line, then line plus plus. That's fine. So this is keeping track of the line and column and things like that. So if it is that, well, does not equal that, and buffer index does not equal that. We skip over semicolon. Oh shoot, because this is for comments. Right. Okay. So I want it's not equal comment. Comment character, right? And I'll just define that up here. So if define comment character, then define comment character as, so then you can define it as whatever you want. So I'm just going to do // Well, actually, that's not a character, is it? So that's unfortunate, right? We don't have any comments. I'm just going to call it that for now, right? Because we don't use semicolons at all. Once we get comments, though, we're going to have to do that a bit more, a bit better, right? So it probably could be a string view, but we can just continue on with that. So that is for the comment character, and that's fine. Like, that's gonna be better anyway. I don't know that we'll have single character comments though. Right. We don't have any comments yet. And I forgot about that actually. Forgot about anything. So if we get to one of these, buffer is, what is buffer anyway? All right, we're indexing the buffer like that. We should probably create a string view here. Like, just use string views. You know, it's gonna make it a lot easier to work with. But I'll get to that. Index plus plus end of file error size. Checking the end of file. I'll get to that. There's probably a lot of issues in there. Word. So we get the word. So let's go to this get word, and then we string compare. We just use regular string compare. Let's let's make this string. Let's just do that. String view buffer. Right. I'll just even call it view. You know. Then I'll know where to go through all that stuff. Then we can pass this as a create, and you're gonna have to have a string view, right? To go along with it. So I'm going to just include it as if it's already there, you know? Buffer, and we don't need the length at all anymore. Buffer and length, right? You need to do it like that though. View create. So we don't have that. I'm just gonna include it, right? I don't think I need the view definition, right? That might cause some issues though, with including it like that, but I don't know, we'll see. All right, let's keep going. So we have the view now. So let's have this be a string view. And then we can just get word, and that can return a string view, you know? And this will return the view, or this will just pass the view in there. And also we need the index to change the index, that's actually fine. Get word. Why do we don't need the length though? You can get rid of that. Alright, let's update get word. Because that's basically just gonna grab the word, right? Get word. Let's see. So word. So we allocate just a single get. What in the world is this? Okay. So we don't need that, right? So now we have the whole view. So this is gonna be the whole string view of the view, right? And this is gonna be index. Okay. So this can return a string view now. I'm gonna have to update the header part. Get word, character word. So we don't need to do that anymore. We don't need that either. And we're just gonna return the view, right? So the current view. So that's gonna be, it's gonna start at that. So we're gonna use like view chop left, right? So we're gonna start at wherever we're at. And then the size is gonna be, let's do size. We'll just do size plus plus. And we don't need this anymore. Size plus plus. And then at the end, return we got data and size, right? And that's gonna be the view that we will create here. And that should work out actually. So then we iterate the index here. We don't need that. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot better. So this isn't quite work, right? Or view.data. Next, I think we need to do that still. That's a little weird, but data index equals that. First we want to check index is less than length. Is less than length and that or that. Okay, that's gonna be better. So yeah, that is a lot simpler and I think it's gonna work better. To get words, we're gonna have to update all the calls to it. Let's update the header first. That's gonna be a string view. And we set the index and we have length. Alright, get word. Basically refactoring the whole thing here. So this needs view and index. No length though. And this is a string view now. Right, so I don't need this in a file error thing. I'm gonna get rid of that. Every call to that. So this is get value, so we'll come back to that. I'm pretty sure that's like the same thing though. No, because that's getting a number, isn't it? No, it's not. It's basically, yeah, it's going to the end of the line. That's what it does. Okay. So word, get word, temp index, and don't need length. Alright, that's the hash map stuff. Checking stuff there, and what is element? So element is that. So we get it from there. Right, that might be broken now. Again, no, I might get rid of this. Why do we do that if it is an alpha? I don't quite understand that exactly. And we don't actually want to set that stuff, do we? We can DA append to output. Do that. And then we don't have to do any of that stuff. Index equals index. Okay. That's interesting. If that, then okay, element I, word I rather. Okay. Right. So that's kind of weird. Kind of weird how we're doing that, but I'll allow it for now. Right. And then this is just append output. I'm going to append data, right? Just append that to it, because that'll be the thing that we return. Even though we could just modify, whatever. We'll move on. Okay. Output, just append one of those, and we should be good. Even though we don't really need that, so whatever, we'll do it anyway. Turn output, again, I don't know why I did it like this, I don't remember doing that. I like it better without the brackets. Because it's not a function call, right? Let's see. So we don't have this. So this is actually, length doesn't exist. It is view.length. This is view.data. So I should really use view chop left here instead of index. But then, we're gonna have some other problem. Well, we'll do that. Right, we'll do line plus plus. Right, and then we go plus plus, and then we want to view chop left, view, and continue there. Okay, and while line is greater than 0, we'll do that. Okay, continue. Here we want to do the same thing, right? Data is on the new line, and data is not equal to that, and it's greater than 0. Chop left. So I'm actually going to get rid of this indexing, so then we don't need that. We do line plus plus at the end. Okay. You chop left, you, and continue. Okay. So if that, right, so we have some weird stuff going on here, but at the end I want to do I not do that? Okay. I don't understand a lot of the stuff that, a lot of the choices I made here. Oh, but yeah, let's just get rid of this index thing, so we don't need that. This is view chop left. We don't need this, and this is actually view. We got data. Okay, get word, so we get that, and let's get rid of the index from there. So string compare, so this will be view compare word, and view literal. I think I have that, yeah, so then we can just use that, right? Actually, I don't know if that will work. It might. We'll see. And we don't need this equal 0, because that's not how that one works. And, okay, so that works. Index plus plus, this will be view chop left, view. So we get this, we don't need that there, and this is view chop left, view. Even though, do we need to do that, actually? Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not sure. So get value, so we'll come back to that again. Line plus plus, so that is the line, so we can leave that. And then we assert. Cannot place in a hash map, so that should probably not be an assert, but we'll get back to that. So do error instead of assert. Okay. So this is string compare again. I want to do compare. Compare word and literal. I get rid of that. Okay. View chop left. View. Alright, so this is importing the file, right? So again, we might be able to get rid of this def stuff, but anyway. So view equals view chop left, and then we don't need index plus plus, we don't need that. And then if index. Right, so we expected, wait, what? This is not a closed bracket, this is an open bracket. Right, so that is for the file name. So I guess we'll leave it like that. Yeah. So we need this view chop left again. Get file name. So we'll need to change this as well. So we'll come back to that. Get rid of that in the file error. This will be view.data does not equal that. Get the close bracket, that's fine. Because view chop left view. This in the file error, get rid of that. Imported length. So we call preprocessor again on that. So that will be okay, but we'll have to change that. Right. Yeah, we're basically breaking everything here. So it's not gonna work ways that it's worked before. But that's fine. It's gonna be so much better. So we use the Sterling again, which is okay. File info. What the heck is this? What is file info for? So we're writing into it. And then append to output. Why do I do that? And not just... What the heck? New line at that. And then D is... Why is 1? Why is it always 1? Right, because this is the file info that we're putting here. The imported file is the file name. Why is it always going to be 1? That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. We need the row number. So that's a problem for sure. We put all that there, and then we do this. Okay, that's where we get the line number. But this, I don't quite understand the 1 there. So this, I'm going to definitely need to change some stuff. So that's going to be entirely broken. Let me just comment it out for now, because that's going to be annoying. And the line plus plus, that's fine. And append to output, I don't want to do all that. I don't want to do all this append to output stuff. I want to handle it all differently. That's the file info stuff or whatever, though. Yes, we don't need that. So link, yeah. So again, I didn't really know what I was doing when I was doing this. So then is alpha, what is that about? So I don't quite get that, but I think that should mostly work. Then return output there. That's going to actually return a string view now. So that is going to be much better. String view, pass the view, depth, and file name. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. So append to output. So we just do that. That's kind of not good. So we have this. File name, length, and depth. So this should actually return a string view as well. Right, so we'll just return that. So result is that. And then I'm just going to do for now. String view. Well, let's just return view create from result and that. Right, and then I'm going to change how that actually works later. But alright, so now we have a lot of issues. Pass control reaches end of non-void function. Why is that? Where does it reach the end as though it was void? Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Let's get rid of that. Alright, let's go through some other areas because it might be from something else. So incompatible char star. So this. Yeah, okay, that doesn't quite work. So this needs to be. Well, actually, we're not really even using this now, are we? Because we need to append it, but we'll just do that. Okay. Let's see. So that is actually, yeah, that is in. It's in here. So let me go to here and go to here and go to here, and let's change this now. So this will be the view. The view equals that. Okay. I use parameter file name in pass. So don't use it, so I would exploit it out. But we're going to use this, that's why I don't like to get rid of it, right? Okay. But string view was expect. Okay. Because we want to actually return a view create from that. Whoops, that's not going to do that. View create from output and not output.data and output length. Dot count, right? Okay, and the DA appends are all broken because this needs to be good. Is that right? Yeah, so it's expecting it to be a pointer, so we'll do that. There's not too many of them, so it shouldn't be too bad. Alright, DA append. Alright, so we should be okay now. Let's look at that. Okay, so it doesn't like that. Register, it doesn't want that. Why does it not like that? Hang on. Am I being a stupid? Oh, here as well. Item. So word, where is word? Oh, word is a string view, so I need to do that. It's going to be a word.length. There we go. Okay. Hash map get, that is a string view, so we need to use word.data there. It's not, I do that. Oh, we're going to pass the word.length, so that's even fine. That is fine anyway. There we go. That works well. And that is a string. Unexpected keyword. Where do we have a keyword? Right here. So this is going to be a view print then. Word. Okay, imported buffer. That's a string view. Okay, 199. Right, so this is not going to work because I need a string view now, so that's fine. That's actually better. Means variable imported buffer. Okay, so I just void imported buffer. So obviously you can use that to expand the file, but we'll get to that, right? View literal does not work. Okay. So what is this? What does that do actually? Where is view? Let's see. Okay, view literal. We don't have it here. It's in view.h. Oh, okay. It's literal create. Yeah, so that's what it's literal create. Okay. Literal create. Literal create. Okay. So then that is a string view. Hash map put. It is not like that. Okay, it's the same thing. So that's not going to be too hard to fix. So this is def.data. It's def.length, right? Okay. Length undeclared. Oh yeah, so we don't have length anymore. So I forgot to update that actually. So get value actually doesn't have length. So I need to, let me just comment that out. We're actually going to break everything. So let me just fix it, right? So string view value is going to be that. And we don't need the index, we just need the view. Get value, let's go to that. Right, so it just takes a string view. View. And it's going to return a string view. I'm going to go up here, get value. Replace this. Put a space here. Okay, value. So we do this. Again, that's not what I want. Value size. It's basically just going to be the same thing that we do up here. We check this. So if yeah, and wall view.data is there, and view not that view.length is less than, it's greater than 0, and that, and index, yeah, so we got this. Okay, and we just need to equal, we just need to actually size the len for 0. We just need to do len plus, and that's it then. And to return, you create using view and len. Get rid of this. Okay. We don't need that. Alright, and it's quite simple now. To get value, I think that was the only place that we called that, so I think we're fine. Get value. Okay, why does it return? It does not, so there's something else. Why did it say that? Alright, we'll come back to that. Let's see. Length undeclared, right? 187. Right, so we can't use that. Get file name. So let's fix get file name now. Input file equals get file name, and we'll pass the view, and that's going to be it. Get file. So yeah, it just needs the view. And it returns a view. Whoops. It's going to return the file name, right? So that, and then we'll grab this. Whoops. And leave that here. Okay, so let's see. So it's going to be like the same thing again, right? So return view create from view and len. We'll put len equals 0. Get rid of this. Index plus equals 1. We still need that. We need len plus. We don't need that. And wall is alpha. Data. Or data equals that. So we can use one of those, right? Or is digit view.data. And okay, so it could be a dot, it could be a digit or an alpha. All right, so that's actually right. And then index, so instead we'll just check view dot len and when actually we can't do that. So what we want to check actually is instead that len is less than view dot len, right? So that's what we want to check. Okay. So that's when we check here. Len is less than view dot len. Okay. And let's see, yeah, we don't need this word stuff up here anymore. Let's see what else. Get filing. Why did it say that, right? Control, that's here. Pre-pro. What argument is that? Alright, so pre-pro. So now it needs to be a string. File name. Okay, and we can use that, and that's gonna be a lot better. So file name. Here, so read file to Bob. So actually, I'm just gonna change this so we don't even pass the file name here. Well, we still need the file name actually. But we don't want to read the file. Whatever. We'll just do this. Read file to Bob. We'll take a string view. String view. And we don't need this length here. File to Bob. And then we'll just change it. Okay, it's gonna be a view. And string view. Okay. Okay, then pass the file name in there. So file, we open file name. We can't really, yeah, really this should still be a char or a star, right? The file name, that actually makes a lot more sense. Because using folk in there, we still want to return that, so we create and len, so we'll declare len here. Alright, len. We don't need to do that actually. Okay, and then file. So read file to buff. Yeah, that's gonna be still gonna be HR star. File to, yes, we call that here file name, so that's still going to be HR star. And if we need to, we can copy it over, right? Let's see, where was this issue at, right? 91. Yeah, so imported file is that. So what we want to do is actually this can be data name equals, excuse me, not like that, cycle character times imported file dot len, and then I'll just string copy. We'll need +1. So in a copy into imported name, we want to copy from imported file dot data and imported file dot len, and then set imported name imported file dot len equal to that. Okay. So we can pass. Let's actually define that here. So, actually we have imported len. So we'll use that. Imported len equals imported file dot len +1, and we use that here. Length. Imported length, and I think we want to do -1, right? We'll figure that out. Yeah, we still want to copy that amount here though, and then we can pass this. So imported length and imported name. Okay. And I spelled that wrong. Sterner copy. There we go. And let's see, get value, get file name. Alright, what is this? 158. And okay. Buffer, yes, we don't have buffer, so what is that? 157. Yeah, so this is you got data. Okay, what else? Buffer, it's not there again. We got data, it's not equal to that. Buffer declared, okay. Data, fine. We got data. Okay. Expected void start const, but value is string view. Okay. 5. And where is it? It says 325. Oh, that's in hash map 30. So 98. No. 174. There we go. When putting it in there, it is not like that. Is that where it is? Hang on. What is the value? Okay, value is that. So that's, that data. Can we use that? I'm not sure if that'll work. Right, but the string view, I don't really care about that stuff anyway, so. Or not the string view, that hash map stuff. Const char star. Void star const. I do that for now. Okay, and then pass has conflicting types. There you go. Compatible types. Okay, let's see, let's go here. Get word, 2 arguments to get word. Yes, we don't need this in index. Get word. So wall size is less than u.length. Well, I could do there. Get word, declare there, too many arguments. Okay. Get word. Alright. 7, so again. Start using that, so that is 1.1. That's in here. Yes, this will be a string view. So we don't even need to do this. This returns a string view as well. So we can just return a result. That will be a string view. Works out well. Okay. Alright, we're getting there. String view and yeah, so that's not gonna work. Data. Okay. Too many arguments to read file to buff. We don't need this length. Use parameter length. Okay, so we don't use length at all in here anymore. There you go. So we need to change that. Don't need the length. So we don't need this either. Well, I'll still leave that, but because we use it, right? Too many arguments to pre-pro. Alright, yeah, and that is in the actual file. Alright, we still need the depth. That's pretty important still. Okay. Use variable len. Yeah, we don't use it there, okay. See, previous declaration of pre-pro. Yeah, so I need to redefine pre-pro. Okay. Alright, so view create, that's not good. So we don't need to do this view create then. No, it's not there. It is somewhere else. 5. Yeah, wait, what? You got data as well. It's there. And here as well. Yeah, we don't have index, so we don't need that. index. It's index as well. We don't need that. And yeah, we don't have index again. So 84. Ooh, okay, so that's not gonna work. So we need to use view chop left, right? We'll have hand. So what I want to do here is actually create a start equals view, right? Start one. So it's like a copy of it. It's gonna be pointing in the right place, and then we're going to continuously chop it, right? So we'll do view chop left view. Right, so we'll keep chopping that. The wall view.len is greater than 0. Then we can check that, right? And is alpha data, and data equals that, well, or that. Okay, so view chop left, and then we want to return. Basically, want to return a view, a string view, which looks like this. So the dot data equals start, and the dot len equals dot data minus start data. Right, because that's going to be how far it needs to go. But I think that should work. And then I basically want to use the same thing for all of these. Yeah, then we don't need this whole len thing either. Unless we actually, yeah, I think it's better without the size or length. Right, okay, two different things. Okay. View equals view chop left view. Len is greater than 0. Data, okay. And then yeah, same thing down here as well. So okay, obviously these are quite similar, so they could probably be like that. Okay. So for that, this could be a comma. Is that supposed to have a colon, a semicolon? I feel like it's not, but maybe. Okay, so we're almost there. Size plus plus. So where do we do size? We do that here. We don't do that. Okay. Filtering type for get word. Okay. 14. So get word is going to be different. And there we go. So it all compiles. Alright, I wonder if it, well, actually, it's not going to work because we don't actually append this stuff, right? So we need to do that. Also, this doesn't need to be like this anymore. I can get rid of that, and there we go. So we're just basically reprocessing it, right? Okay. So we need to use this imported buffer. So let's do right for the output. So we'll just I equals 0. Well, I is less than imported buffer dot len I plus plus. I'll just append to the output for each thing. Right. Output imported buffer dot data I. And we'll do the file info stuff, so I'll leave that. But I will load. I want to unvoid that. And does that work? Expected open parenthesis. What? Alright, that needs a new line as well. These are not parentheses. What the heck is that about? Wait a second. These are, quote. So, and what is this? So, expected open quote. We had that though. Import standard data. Unless actually we need to do view chop left one more time. Right. There's supposed to be a space in there. No, so that doesn't work. I should probably maybe use BDB to see where we're at. Unless it works now and it just didn't build properly. No, okay, BDB slash main. Renaming run killer.kano. Not yet. I want to actually break on pre-pro. Run kano. Yes. Yes. And we'll just go through. Because it's the first thing. So, you know, it's not going to be that crazy. So we go there, step into this, step on through to the other side. Okay, let's print view.data. Is okay. That's probably gonna be a space, right? No, it's yeah, because it's import. Print word, which is import. Okay. So it is that print view MP. Oh shoot. Okay, I know what's happening. I'll be right back though. Actually, I don't really need this, but yeah, just give me 1 minute. Okay, so basically, what's happening is we do any of these chopping ones. It does not chop, but any of the get ones, it doesn't iterate the actual view. So I'm going to pass it as a pointer, and then we'll be able to actually chop left on the view itself, right? So it's going to be changing the view. So that's going to be better, right? Let's see. So I just want to go to all the places where we do this. Get file name as well, and then that way we won't have to chop through the whole thing, if that makes any sense. Yeah, just do this. I'm going to probably change that. Change how that works. Actually, I can use view from CStir, can't I? Right, yeah, I'll probably do that. Let's see. What do you name? That is not. Right, and I think we do get word here as well. And is there another one? No. Alright, so we look good. Looking good. Let's go up here. Change these first. Get value is going to be a pointer. Pointer. Get word. View. Equals view. Well, view when, and that's going to be a little bit like that. Then view equals view chop left view. And then do this. So this is going to be view data, and there we go. So that should hopefully work, right? If I did everything correctly. Same thing here. View. Oh yeah, we need to view that link for that, but then this needs to be like that, and like that, and here as well. Okay. Then drop up view, and this last one, view.data. That's not right. View.data, there we go. And then one more here. This one's simpler though. Okay, and right here. Okay, that should pretty much work, right? Let's quit out of this. Yes. Alright, let's see. So view get value. Oh shit, I forgot to take this. And let's see. Yeah, so that is 175, so we need to Fix that with this. Use a pointer. Yes, I did need to use that. That's how you do that. You arrow in. You completely forget about the arrow thing. It makes it actually a lot easier. Okay, and we'll do that for all of them. Arrow in. You arrow data here as well. Whoops. Okay. And let's see one more. Let's see, and here as well. Alright, let's see how that looks. Now that I compile. So, if I run it, get stuck, and let's see why. So, greater than 0. And one of those is true. I'm going to do view equal view chop left. So what's the issue? What's the issue? Oh, let's use GDB and see where it gets stuck. And we'll break on pass. Run. Wait. Yes. Yes. And we'll walk through it and see where it gets stuck at. Let's print word actually. And that's in. So that's right. Print view is that. So that should be that. And then we go through there. You chop left. Imported file. So that is this one. So that is correct, I believe. View, which has that now. Do that, and we do that. That goes through here now. Goes through another pass. We go through all this stuff. And it just appends the whole thing. Right, we go out here, right? View. That's all that. So there's a lot of things here. Let's just keep going. View that way. Oh shoot, it doesn't. Oh shoot, we don't chop left in the default case. That is an issue. So it is here, right? So this is there. So going up to here. View equals view chop left. Let's see, I think that's what it is, right? Equipped, yes. Hello world. Okay, there is some null bytes. I feel like that's probably an issue with something I did though. But it did work. It did work. And actually, if you look at the exit code, it is 6, and that is what we're expecting. So it did actually expand it as well. So we don't have the file info though. Right, but let's see. So why are we getting these null bytes? Let's maybe go here and let's print view print view arg. Let's see how that looks. So, oh shoot, what? That's all there is. Wait, what the heck? Huh? What? All of the new lines are messed up bad. Oh shoot, I know why. So this should really be if else stuff, right? So we have all this continue stuff, but we don't want that. I want this to be else if. Right, I was thinking about this before. Not to have to change it. Else if. And the rest I think are already else if, so we're good with that. Then that should not get rid of the new lines. Okay. Yeah, so that works. We don't have straight lines, so we need to import standard.kano. Run that. And do we have the whole proper thing? There is not. It still prints it out though, so like it gets it properly, but it doesn't do that. Right, I don't quite understand this. Why is there an end here? What's that about? It doesn't print out the whole thing. Oh shoot, is the length not enough? Oh, you know what? The length gets messed up, doesn't it? We append it like... And also... Well, no, this is supposed to be appended from this point. We should append it to the output. Hang on. Alright, let's go here. And perhaps, before we return up here, we will print out our result one is... It's gonna look like, you know, it's a big thing, but you know, you print new line, you arg result, right? Print that both times. And then also just put a bit of a separator in there so you can tell the difference, right? Let's do that. Actually, make sure we build the whole thing. And let's see, hello world. Right. So here it is, but it wasn't up there. Now we can see it better. So we have result 1, which is Sterling, and there's another Sterling. So it just does Sterling twice, but it actually prints it out properly. So I don't understand that. What the heck? So there's definitely an issue with that. But it should get appended to here. Okay, let's see. Like, get rid of this stuff. We just need to figure out this output stuff. Let's see, unexpected keyword. That's not a problem. And this is alpha. We have to check if it's in the hash map. Right, so if we weren't doing that, it'd probably be a lot faster as well. And we don't need that, right? If I don't keep the defined stuff. Whoops, I just bumped the desk. Sorry about that. Here we append this, though. That could be an issue. I don't think we want to do that, do we? And do we see the whole thing? No. I'm just a little confused. How it prints the whole... How it does not print the whole thing, but it is... Right, result 1. Why does it print result? Well, yeah, it prints result 1 twice. That makes sense, actually. Why did I put 1 anyway? Let's print, let's print, view print. Actually, hang on, I don't want to do that. So we can print, let's print the output, right? So view create, nope. I cannot type. Output dot data, output dot len. So that before and after, right? Let's see how that looks. It's not len, it's count. Okay. That does not work. What? I'm supposed to be view arg. Whoops. View arg. Okay. There we go. Let's do this and run it. And let's see. So we get Sterling, and then we get Sterling again. Wait, why is this that? I don't understand how this works. Right? Is this something different? Pre-pro. So run the preprocessor, and that's the view. Right, so where is the main function? I don't understand that exactly. N equals view from cster. No. Cster from view. Is that what it's called? Something like that. I want to put the file. That will allocate it and stuff as well. Then we can do that. Get rid of this as well. This variable imported length. Do not need that then. What is it called? Is it called go to debugging. View to Caesar. Still just get that. We still get null bytes. Okay. We can do that then, and we set this. Okay, I kind of have to go. So I'm gonna commit this. I'm gonna work on it probably off camera and try to get it working. So processor needs some work. But yeah, it's much better now. Yeah, I fixed a lot of things with it, and there's a lot of insertions here because we added the file. But I'll do that, and yeah, so I'll work on it off camera and try to get it working before the next stream or video. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.